Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I am going to show you something I absolutely love. This is the new S.M.S.L, and this is the DS20 amplifier. Absolutely beautiful looking product. This is magnetic for phones like the new Pixel and Apple phones that support the magnetic connection. Has very solid weight to it. Looking at it, very kind of Quest style looking. There is no knob, so don't worry about the knob. Your volume is a toggle switch, and your power on and off is this little button here. Your USB, and your balanced and non-balanced are on the front. This has all kinds of lights to indicate the different modes that you can pick. And then other than that, there's nothing else to it. That's it, the whole thing. Design-wise, it's gorgeous. I would have liked to see this, maybe the USB-C on the back, maybe the audio on the back as well, having everything in the front. I don't know, some people may like that for convenience, other people may not like that as much. I'm going to turn it on. As you can see, there it is on. There's all the different things. It has different modes that you can do. To turn it off, you would press and hold this for a long thing. This toggle switch, which is the volume up and down, is also a button as well. So you can press that in for different things, different modes. So overall, it's a really nice looking device. This has a comes with this little plastic thing. I would suggest keeping it on, considering how nice this is, and it's a nice glass kind of cover. I would definitely think about keeping the plastic protective cover on. Now, the DS20 features quad DAC chips. So it has four CS43131 DAC chips inside of this. Gives it a kind of this just really super nice kind of cleanish, neutral, almost topping like S.M.L like sound. Very clear. There's excellent clarity. Some very nice dynamics, nice overall kind of open sounding, especially when we're talking about like the treble. The highs are very airy, extended, and also just perfectly like extended. They don't overextend. They're not harsh. There's a little warmth to the lowers, just mildly. Overall, mostly the sound is uncolored, especially when we're talking about the mid-range. Mid-range, excellent clarity, vocals, male, female, whatever you're talking about. The power outage on this is really good. We're talking 500 milliwatts at 32 ohms. Has a 6,000 milliamp battery with it. That means you get about 10 to 12 hours of non-stop playback with this. Now, some people have complained, it says on the thing about the LEDs not being able to be turned off or whatever. That doesn't bother me. I like that. I mean, really, if it was bothering you, just flip it over and use it like that. But I think that the only cons that I can see about the product is everything's on the front. There's no ports anywhere else on the back. It would have been a little more convenient in a stack to have like the USB-C, especially when I have like a thick cable separated from the audio, and the buttons are a little on the small side. Me, old school, I just like having a knob to adjust the volume. Other than that, it's basically a neutral sounding, little bit of warmth, neutral, very clear audio sounding product. So I think it's going to appeal to a lot of people who don't want something that's overly coloring their sound. I think it's got plenty of power there. I mean, there's excellent power. I mean, any IM on the market, you can run off of this with no problem whatsoever. Some of the noted features with this one is the battery only charges while in standby mode. Very good, just low noise, like pitch black background. Works with the game consoles using the UAC 1.1, so you can use it on your Switch and your Xbox and everything else. Can easily work as a desktop amplifier, even though it's small. It has a nice weight. It's not really going to go too many places, and it's just built like a bloody tank. I mean, other than some of those shortcomings, I mean, I think it's just really overall a great product. It looks good. I think it's 275 grams. And it's just got this nice matte satin finish on the silver aluminum. Looking at the DS20 specs, like we said, you have 4x Cirrus Logic chips, and you also have a S.M.S.L XU316 USB interface on this. Support is 32-bit up to 768 kilohertz of PCM. Native support for DSD256 and full MQA decoding. So there's no extra software with this whatsoever. You can just play with your high-res files if you want. You're not going to have any problem. Like I said, it supports UAC 1.1 and UAC 2.0. So, Nintendo Switch, smartphones, computers, it really shines. It goes into even like better. I think it has like just overall really good sound hooked up to the computer. But I mean, I use this mostly for the phone. I did use this with the Switch, and it worked well. There was no issues there. So 32 ohms, 500 milliwatts, pretty bloody good. This does run 300 ohm. I did not try any 600 ohm with it. I did try like 250 and 60 and 80 and a couple of other odd ones that I had. And it handled the full-size headphones no problem. There's no issues. There's no noise with very sensitive in-ears, which is very good. I wish it had Bluetooth just for that, time when you really want like Bluetooth. And that's about it. I mean, really, I can't think of anything else. I'm looking at the technical parameters right now. The 3.5 and the 4.4 millimeter. You have maximum 3 VRMS with the 3.5 and a 6 VRMS with the 4.4. 600 ohms is 60 milliwatts times 2. Let's see, headphone SNR 126. Compatibility, like we said, Windows 7 through 11, Sony, PlayStation 4, 5, Nintendo Switch, Android, iOS, Mac OS, and Linux. I did use this on Linux. It worked fine. And once again, battery capacity is 6,000 milliamps. So it does have a weight to it, though. I mean, don't think you're just going to throw this in your bag and not think it's there. This does have some weight. But that's because it's made to do like double duty. You can use this on your desktop. You can use this on other things. Overall, just a really great kind of neutral, highly good clarity, dynamics. Hint of that warmth in the lower end and the lower registers of the mid-range, but mostly just neutral. Clarity, details, really a good product. And you just got to hold that in for a couple of minutes to shut it off completely. But when it's in this standby mode, when you get the little blue right there, that's when you can actually charge it. So just remember that, otherwise you'll end up running out of a charge. And that's it in a nutshell. Now it's actually off. And this is magnetic. So you have the magnetic attachment that you can connect that way as well. So yeah, cool product. Really, really nice. S.M.S.L. DS20. My next favorite portable thing to take with me everywhere. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.